Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are here to do a debate to fulfill the text of session 12.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we debate our motion tonight, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is SAFRILLA DITA AMELIA, as speaker 1, and this is my friend
RESNA Julia as speaker 2.
This time, the motion discusses about sons and daughter having to be separated in different classes. Okay, social interaction is the main condition for the occurrence of social activities. Therefore, social interaction is very important in the process of learning. This is in line with the law on national education system number 20 in chapter 1 article 1.20 says learning is a process of interaction between student and educator and learning resource in a learning environment. The learning process on basically is the process of interaction, both the interaction between teacher and student, as well as student with student, even student interaction with the environment. Class separation of male and female student is a model grouping that divides student based on gender. So, the male students are in the same classroom with the same gender and vice versa. It is intended that students in the learning process are more focused and also maintain association between men and women. The existence of this same condition can facilitate teacher in providing the same service to students.
I'm so sorry, I will instruction. The sparing of student and student will be resolved in the less interaction between student and student, so there is not impossible awareness when communication and cooperation are needed. It shall be noted that lack of interaction can lead of many stereotypes and rumor between the two groups.
I'm sorry. The things to do is to give sudden insight that separating young men and young women in teaching is more focused on their studies and preoccupied with them, and listen well to teacher explanation.
Okay, learning is an interaction process that accuse of participant, educate, and a learning component as leading within. Student Council Nation Education System at number 20, chapter 1, the 20 chapter 1, article 20, that is essentially a learning process. Interaction in the learning process that it's said to be interaction, the interaction of learning with teacher. Learning with learn with learn. Other will be very support in achieve a goal of learning. When there a good relationship, the student was cared of by research at the Pennsylvania State University. According to the study, separation to sex may not be best for children to learn and develop and study research. Children who go to the gender-only school are less educated than children in public school. The separating of the student classes, the study class, was before inadequate because it would cause a lack interaction between the student and the student. Therefore, there was not impossible a sense of awareness when communication and cooperating were needed. It shall be not that the lack of interaction can lead to many stereotypes and rumor. between the two groups. Nor, while impossible if there were officers in the class, for even in school the class are not spirited. There will still be competition of some kind, but it will not be as intense as in connection with this depth, the learning process is implemented in several schools in Indonesia, and the policy also answer some of the problems that have arisen resulting from the mixing of male and female classes. Some among them are students find it difficult to focus on learning, let alone students who have a special relationship with their classmate dating. Student who have a special relationship with friend classmate will find it difficult to focus on learning because they will be more focused on paying attention to their partner, especially when they have problem in their relationship. They will then to be lazy in learning, will not to be excited. In addition, with a mixed class, student will be more do not believe when working on question in front of the class or want to ask about material that you don't understand. This is because they are afraid of being wrong and will feel as if it is not now or not can do the question in front of the class. According to the sociological theory cited by Yulianto, a group is formed because of factors that are said. The more similarities, the closer the relationship between its members. The male class and female class are classes consisting of students of the same sex. This means that there are more similarities between the male and female classes than the mixed class. Social interaction that may appear in the male and female classes are associative interaction which lead to form of association or relationships or combination. However, the difference in ability between male and female students also result in difference in learning outcomes obtained by both. School that implements separated class division program between boy and girl. It is possible that there will be difference in the level of social interaction relationship. This is because the social interaction that appear in the male and female classes are associative interaction which lead to forms of association. More women passive, accepting interest in something that is emotional, while men who are active are interested in something intellectual, abstract, decide from themselves. Of course, there will be a comparison of associative social interaction. The difference in the level of social interaction will certainly affect the daily life and the interest of students in the lesson. The process will also ultimately see the difference in the learning outcomes of both. So, that interest and motivation are strong factors that affect learning outcomes. Sorry, but I still agree with this motion. I agree that boys and girls should be separated in different classes so that they avoid negative things. Oh, however, in on study it was revealed the children who attend one sex special school were not more educated than children in general school. In one class, the teacher used language and only specific to one gender. While in the other class, other teachers did not do that. After 2 weeks, research report children who were taught a gender-specific language were less likely to play with children of the opposite sex. These children also saw a tendency to gender stereotypes. For example, boys play star, girls play with dolls. It just that according to those who support single-sex school, the results of the above research are not quite right. The research also added that based on the review from the Department of Education in America, there were in the difference in results between children attending one-sex special school and general school. So the conclusion from our team, namely the FRO team, that the class separation based on gender is made at student and learning process are more focused and also maintain association between men and women. So, the conclusion from our team, namely the counter team, the special school for men or women are not good for children development. A study concludes the unit state proves this. According to studies parenting the two sex may not be the best way for children to learn and developing themselves. So, well, that's all we can say about the debate. Sorry if there are many mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.